Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another presentation of a little demonstration of 30 minutes with Genome. My name is Céline Ross, and I am a Genome educator for Genome Canada. Well, we're getting close to Halloween. And, in North America, we have a free trial of the Artistic Digitizer software. So I was thinking using it today. And the title says it's a placemat witch hat. So you can't find this nowhere. Huh? So I had to digitize it. These look cute. Okay, good. So I'm going to turn the camera and I'll show you at the computer right away what I did. And then I'll move the camera to my sewing machine and you'll see my step and how you have to digitize first. Huh? Okay. So I'm saying hello to everybody who's logging in and camera. Okay. Here's the screen of my software. So right now I'm on a Mac this time. I have both Mac and PC, but I'm using a Mac. But the screen is the same thing. So this is what I did. So I start from a picture that I found on coloring book, over the internet. And when you start to do something, it's the first time you do digitizing, you have to start with something simple. If it's too complicated, we have a hard time, and that doesn't help to learn. So I took the image. I don't know if I look it on. Okay, so you see, I went to worksheetfun.com and I found this image. I manipulate a little bit, but you'll see. Okay, so I don't want to use this. Don't save. And what is this? Okay, I had two, sorry. Okay, so from this, what did I do? I want to use a simple one to show you. Okay, I digitized it for three different machines. And why is this? Well, they don't have the same hoop size. Huh? So I did the GR hoop for 15,000, 46D for the CM17, and 36B for the 550E. Sometimes people ask me, is the software works on my machine? It doesn't work on the machine. Software is for a computer. Then from the computer, you send your design with Wi-Fi or without. I say Wi-Fi without. I don't know what to say. Or by cable or USB drive. So you have many ways of doing this, okay? So when I did, and another thing I want to mention to you is don't forget Anne Hein is teaching software. It's her department teaching software every Thursday. So I hope you're taking the advantage of these classes, because this demonstration, because it is really helpful. Huh? So what I did first, I digitized all the way around my design. Okay, and this is the first image here on the top right. Okay, right here, just around. So then I digitized it. It became my placement line. I copy paste it to do the tack down line. Now you'll see what I did with my samples. I did with or without the designs, all the layers together uh, to be embroidered. I did both with or without the backing. Okay. Then here I said, okay, the software is giving me stippling opportunity. And this is what I ask. You see? Oh, my software is in French, but I don't want, I will have to close it and reopen it. I don't want to do this. So this is stippling inside my line here. So I use a simple stippling, but you have to be careful. When you ask your design, when you ask the software to do the stippling, maybe it'll come to you like as small as this. You see the difference? Look up. You see? Now, do you want a lot of stippling? Excuse me, or less stippling? So you can change the density here. I did want not so close stippling. So you play with density here. You can still also, if you want, change the stitch length. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not nice. Digitize this is like it's nothing. It's so easy. Well, it's a few hours of few hours of playing around with the. You try closer, longer stitch, enlarge, decrease. By the time you try everything, you're a few hours in front of the computer, but you learn. So this the fourth sequence is tack down all my stippling and all my layers together. So what did I use? I used cotton, batting, cotton. Sometimes I use cotton and iron on batting for the top and the same thing for the back. So I end up with 4 layers. I'll show you what I did after when we'll go to the sewing machine. Okay. So this is to catch the fabric that went underneath. I'm going to show you. See, this is my top with the batting, and this is the rear. So this is to tack it down. No, 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 no. I'm lying to you. I'm not lying, but you know what I mean. Okay, I didn't have to do it for that one. I did it for this one, which is by stippling only on the batting and the cotton. Then I slide the rear of the fabric. I slide another thickness of fabric underneath. So I needed this piece, to hold every layers together. And then I did my placement line. You see, they're combined. This is for the ribbon, or yeah, I should say ribbon, huh? Okay. Then I didn't want to, this is the placement line, but then I said, oh, I'm going to embellish this. So let me move this very wide. So look at this. Look what I did. Instead of doing just a double stitch, a triple stitch, an applique stitch, I did a design. I choose a design. Where do you choose those designs? I let's see my lines here. Okay, so it's a straight line. You come here, decorative stitches, and look all the choice you have, all the choices. So I'm going to change it just for you to see. Look what happened. You don't like it? They're not all nice. Huh? Some suits better than the others. You see? They're you make them different. You know what? I didn't choose the right line. Okay. It's uh it's here. Sorry. Okay. So you see, I didn't like that. But Look, everything you have started from 0 1, but look all the choices. It's like there's no end. And this is what they propose you. But if you change the stitch length and the width, well, and the thread, well, there's no end to everything. Oh, let's say this. Does it look good? This is, you see, that doesn't suit to this design. It doesn't suit. So you have to play with some of the design. But just to show you how many they are, look at this and some cool things. So you see, of course, that doesn't apply. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I did with. Did I did okay? Okay. Okay. And then at the end, no. Okay. Uh, Hold on. Okay. I have two more to show you. And then at the end, I said, I'm going to shrink the design. Okay. And then I copy paste my straight stitch, my placement line, and I ask a zigzag. So I'll show you. I like 400 because 400 enlarge because you see well. So let's say I'm going to move that one here. This is my zigzag all the way around. But you see, zigzag, sometimes you hit, you damage the zigzag with a fork, a knife. I want my zigzag very strong, very solid. Me, I like to copy paste another time, another straight line, and then I choose a stitch just to tack it down. I hope you see well. Look at this. So underneath the border, I have my zigzag. Uh, yeah. And this one also. So I have my zigzag underneath, and on top of it, I have a decorative stitch. You see, this is what I like, me. Yeah? Okay, so let's say 75%. So this is the GR Hope. Then this one is the RE46D. This hoop is for the Continental M17, but this time I didn't want a regular stippling. So my stippling, I choose a stitch. Let's say this one. I'm not sure if I select it. Yeah, I select it. Okay, let's change just for fun. Look at this, how cute it is. So it depends what you're choosing. You can really give another look to your stippling with a decorative stitch. Okay, so this is my way of seeing the stuff. So let's say 50%. You see, and then do you realize I put it low here? When we'll go to the machine, I'll show you why I'm doing this. Oh, you know what? I'll show it to you right away. Okay, so let's say center in the frame. Okay, it is really wide. It's almost touching the sides, but I could change the length. Um, Let me remove the grid. Okay, you see? So maybe you say, oh no, I want to fill up my entire hoop. Maybe you'll end up with a distortion of the design. See? And then here. Do you like this? I'm not too crazy about this, me. Okay? Maybe you only want to do, so I'll put it up. This is where we put our coffee or something. Maybe this is the part or my dish. You see, I distortion. I don't like it. This is like too long. Or maybe I should do this. Okay, put it up again. With the software, you do whatever you want. Maybe you prefer this. You have to play with it. And to learn the software, it's hours and hours and hours of I should say, having fun. Okay? Then what do you do? Oh, so did I show you 36? Yes. See, I changed the inside. And if I really zoom 400%, look underneath my zigzag, which is pale blue. And on top of it, I I want to protect my zigzag stitch with a decorative stitches, with a decorative stitch, huh? Or decorative stitches. Okay. So you see, um, okay. So you see, this is all up to you. Okay. Then you send the design to your machine. How do you send the design? Maybe depends on the machine. So let's say I'm going to take this one. CM17, CM17, 15, Skyline S9, wireless. Okay, I'm going to say Wi-Fi, but it's I should say wireless. Okay, and if you don't have a wireless machine, then you use or the USB cable that came with your machine or a USB key. Okay, so let's say this is right. See, this is in my machine now. I'm moving the camera. It's going to make a few. Oops, the machine went to sleep. Okay, I'm tying it down. Okay, I'm in front of my machine now. And now I'll explain to you the stitches. Whoops. Okay, so see, I have two. I took only two to show you. But before those two, I made some prototype. And from the prototype, well, you see, oh, next time I won't do this. Next time I will do that. Next time, you know what it is. Huh? So they're not good for the garbage, but they are your practice. You can reuse them. Don't worry. You see the different in sizes. Okay. So when I'm happy with what I did, first of all, I before I come here and do the embroidery, I print my template. So hope you see well. So this is 550E. This one is 15,000. Do you realize the size? And this one is CM17. If I do this, you'll see the different sizes. Okay? So I like to print because you know where you're going. You see your designs. Okay. Now I did two different ways. This one is as a stipple, all the thicknesses. It's dark, huh? It's black, but you see the stippling. And this one, I just slide the fabric underneath. I just did the stippling on the batting and the top. Now, do you see how stiff it is? Okay. See how soft it is. I do prefer this one. Okay, this is my taste. This is what I like. So it's okay. I did something good. I like to use this is I don't have the name of this, but it is like Timtex. 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 It's very stiff. Should I say stabilizer underneath? You put it underneath. So here I did this one is iron on. Okay, I feel it here. So I put my fabric. This is cotton. This is batik. So I put my fabric on top of this. I iron it, and it's like I have only one piece of fabric. So every country, every city, every company have a different name on this. Uh, I don't know. I'm saying Timtex because this is what I had. Okay. And here I did batting. I won't do it again because no matter what, it is flat. And why batting? At least I want it stiff. What am I going to do with this? Just decoration, a mug rug, a lunch, a placemat. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is not to wear. So I really prefer with this stuff here. But to be able to tell people what to do, you have to do a experience, huh? Okay. Then in the hoop, I here I use water soluble stabilizer. Here I use tearaway stabilizer. I do prefer water soluble because no matter what, I have paper underneath this. One day I'm gonna wash this, but this is my prototype. So there's no problem. So, but next time I will use this this in between and as a stabilizer, water soluble, not the plastic one, not the fabric one, the white one. Okay. And then just to embellish, I use the black, I'll use regular thread, the, the stippling black. I use regular thread. But after this, I embellish all the way around, all the detail with some um, I'm going to read it so I'll have the right name. See, there's no name. You glow in the dark thread. Okay, I find it. I find it on my in my head. Glow in the dark thread. So you try. I put green. I put yellow. I put pink here, but I don't like it. But like I said, you have to do a few things. I won't put this in the garbage, but I will be able to say, oh, next time I'm going to do a 4 or 5 as a gift of as a decoration. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. And then, so I put in the hoop my stabilizer. Then let's go to the screen of the sewing machine. And I need my bon, where's my stylus? Right here. Okay. So first thing, you want to save fabric. Okay. So look what I did. I went to my hoop. I sent the design to my to the machine. Then I brought the design into the edit window. And when you send it to the edit window, it is in the center. I didn't want to elongated it. So I didn't want to throw away some fabric here and here. Look, this is exactly what I did. Did I enlarge it the maximum? You see, I'm really at the maximum. Okay, no problem. Okay, so it's coming. So at 400 stitch a minute, look at this, 70 minute. 70 minute because you have design in the stippling. It's very fast, just a straight line here. So you have to think about that too. Okay. But you have the software. You want to play with your software. And now I want to look at my steps. Okay. I have 9 sequence. So sequence number 1, placement. Number 2, tack down. Sequence number 3, stippling with or without a design. Then my ribbon, the placement for my ribbon, and the decorative stitch of my ribbon. Okay. And then should I see the buckle? This must be a buckle, huh? Okay. Then my zigzag all the way around, and it's supposed to be finished. But like I said, I don't like when it's weak. So this is the decorative stitch, not as dense as the satin stitch. It's done on top with the glow in the dark thread. And I did this on both. You see? Black is underneath. So if I look at the back, oops, if I look at the back, see, I had the black before. When I use that thread, that glow in the dark thread, I keep my black thread in the bobbin. And like I said, if you want, you do the 3 layers at one time, 2 on top of the stabilizer and 1 underneath. And if you don't want, you do your stippling on batting and fabric. And then you slide, after this, you do the tack down by sliding the fabric underneath. It really depends what you want to create, but I prefer this method. Okay, I do prefer. What did I use to hold everything into place? I love this glue. Huh? It's a stick, and just a little bit over, even over the water soluble, I had no problem because you do it right away. Okay, I put a little bit. You can put pins if you want. You can baste it. There's many ways to do it. Now, eventually, hold on. I'm going back. I want to show you something because eventually you will have to cut the excess of fabric. Going back. Okay, so this is my stippling. And then this is my tack down with the bottom fabric. So all the layers tack down. Now I have to cut my fabric all the way around, on top and it at the bottom. And I have to protect my stabilizer. So I'm using those little Genome scissors. You see the word Genome? So it's mini duckling 4 inches. Genome has a bigger one too, but when you work in the hoop and you cut, hold on, and you cut all the way around, this big blade here will protect your stabilizer. And you cut the top part, and then you flip your hoop and you do the same thing with the bottom part. Okay, so I use this also. Okay, and at the end, I want to decorate just for fun. You're using whatever you have. Huh? So you see, I add a little spider that I sew by hand. It's a button. And here I had that, the big fly with the mylar thread and this, a mylar, uh, this is not the fabric, mylar for the wings. I just sew it by hand. This is a freestanding lace that I showed last summer. Okay. And then if you want, huh, we have, we do things, to please us. You can sew something in the middle. Your sewing machine, it can sew, whoops, your sewing machine can sew buttons, huh? So you see, you can sew a button if you want. So this witch is really fashion. She likes fashion. Look at her shoes. Look at her shoes. I'm just having fun. We buy this and we don't always think of using our little our toys, huh? So you can play with, you can add nothing if you want. You can do an applique here with a different color of fabric. you know there's no end to all the decoration you can play with. And you see, you you have placemat or mug rug or decoration for the house for Halloween. And the first one, you know, where is the work? The big work is on the computer. You save it. Save every step you do. Save the first one, save as, and then save. Sometimes, you know, we delete very fast or we didn't save and we lose it. So save. And of course, take the classes from Anne Ein. Okay. So I'm going to turn over the camera to read your comment. Okay. Oh boy, a lot of people joined. Huh? Oh la la. Okay. Okay, so Debbie, Marty, Stephanie, Diana, Mary Ella, Shirley, Ginger, Margie, from Lac du Bonnet, okay. Mary, Janie, Mary, Brenda. Well, love these hats. Okay. I love the motif design on the trim. Oh, on a trim. Okay. I thought, okay, trim. Okay, I understand. Okay. So trim is this and brim is this. I get it now. Okay. Uh, Jean Ross. Oh, Jean Ross. Oh, another Ross. Good. Well, good. I'm happy, of course. Huh? And then, oh, what did I do here? Okay. Mary Greener. I'm afraid to talk. Okay. Stephanie. Yeah, she likes the glow in the dark thread. You know, there's 8 color, huh? There's not more than this. Okay. Cute. Okay. Appreciate the help. Well, neat hat. I like the stitch on top of each other. I don't read good in English. Huh? I've seen that on other purchase design, but haven't tried designing it myself. Yes, cute buttons. Thanks for the. Well, you know, stitching to secure your zigzag stitch. I like that, me. I like it. Okay. Okay. So good work. I didn't want to push myself. Excellent work, Celine. I'm going to say just good work, Celine. Cheryl, company just left, so I'll have to catch you later. Ah, company. Ah, sometimes they bug us, huh? Okay. So I'm saying goodbye to everybody. And I'll be on the Club CM7, Continental 17 this Friday in French at 2 o'clock, in English at 3 o'clock. No, 2 is like this, huh? And 3 is like that. Okay? So goodbye, everybody, and happy sewing for Halloween.